Oh, it's a 30-second delay, so I won't know. I have to wait for 30 seconds for it to pop up on YouTube just to confirm. But then we'll jump into agent select. Sunset is the first map,
30-second delay. Yep, it's there.
All right, just gotta wait 20 seconds here. That's so weird.
Oh,
I don't know why that
I see
messed
it.
up, but you see it on YouTube?
Yeah. I don't have my headphones, but
Yeah, it just needed to refresh. All right. All right, coolio.
that is not a 30-second delay, but it is there. It
right.
might be better just to like not think about it. All right, hello, welcome everyone to Koi versus Silly Geese. Very gonna be scuffed casting of me, and that's it. While observing, which is barely gonna be casting anyway. But pretty decent map ban. We have Koi, no, Silly Geese picking Sunset, Koi picking Haven, and Abyss as the decider. Only thing that's, well, Sunset, not a map played a lot, which was nice to see, and then Abyss. I always love a good Abyss game. So hope to see. This is important for both teams, really, going into this, as while Silly Geese is 1-3, this is a big game that if they win, they can have a shot at earning a spot to the playoffs. And for Koi, this is a big step in securing that top 6 finish that they need to make sure they go into the play-ins. Let's see, I think both teams should be ready soon.
Yeah, just waiting for.
Oh,
Actually, I'll
someone,
actually cast with you.
you sure you don't have to, Linus?
No, I have this all
Yeah.
set now, so
You sure? Like,
it's nothing fancy. So this will be good practice.
oh, the
As we
Caleb
were
and Linus.
saying before we went live, which wasn't obviously because we weren't live yet, but probably a pretty important game for both of these teams. Koi is 2-3, so this win would bring them even in wins and losses, and then 1-3 for Silly, so they need this win as well to bring their win-loss differential up.
Especially when I can say, like, I guess, like, EMEA, JDG, Wing, and Zerk are, like the 4 teams that are probably going to be secured in the playoffs. Up bottom 2 spots are right up for grabs right now.
Yeah. And that's all I have to say.
As you can see, we've done a lot of prep for this game.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it is interesting Koi picked Haven into Silly, because Silly picked it 4 weeks in a row. And going 1-3 on the map, if I remember correctly. So it's interesting that Koi did pick it into them, because Silly did like picking this map, and Pi is a beast with the Odin on this map. So I wanted to see, I'm guessing they're just going to use a lot of their, I guess, counter, because I know Koi likes to do film review on teams, so I'm guessing they're using a lot of that to try to counter what Silly Geese does on it and their holes on the map.
Just having some technical issues on the side of Koi, so just waiting for a player. PC issues.
Nope. What do we have?
Looks like the player's
Igneous.
back in the server. So
Why do we have Igneous?
coaching, I believe.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay, we have a coach. Not R. Not. Oh.
Not R? What?
One only. Wait. Landers. Wait, I think.
No, both teams said R. So.
But wait, for the
what?
the guy who just rejoined said not R.
Where? I don't see that.
It was in.
Oh, I said Tony's
It was
R.
in the middle of. It was. Yeah. It was.
All right, they said R.
R. Okay. Alright, cool.
All right. Okay. And away we go. Into the agent select.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you want to be play-by-play or color? Because I don't know what's gonna be easier for you.
I'll be. I can play by play.
All right. Then I'll just. And I can cover for you if you ever need to fix something. Okay. Pi covering the Waylay. That would be Pi did say he was switching to Duelist. That would be interesting if he actually does actually switch to it. We have. Oh, and we also have a. Oh, Pi's actually going to be on the Duelist? That's crazy. And they have JP, who's obviously... Wow, JP on the Duelist, which is nice. Poi being somewhat safe with their picks.
Yeah. Yeah. Agent Band's not working on the overlay technical issue, but the overlay should be working once we get into the actual game, so... you'll have to see for yourself what the agents are once we get in there.
Oh, okay. We got Cloud on Omen, Angus Fade, Pi Waylay, JP Neon, Silly Creature, whoever that is, Chamber, Fade, Cast Meow, Abstract on Euro, Night Clove Valencia on Vito, and Landorus on Neon. And then we got Igneous coaching for them for whatever reason.
Igneous on what?
And then we have Igneous coaching.
Oh, of course.
This is going to be interesting though because both teams are not that aggressive. Well, maybe JP will make Silly Geese a little more aggressive, but like both of these teams I don't remember being that highly aggressive, so excited to see how the dynamic of the game will really fold out. I'm really expecting this to be a lot of defaulting though.
That's not ready. Terminus.
Alright. I was just doing some production stuff.
You set up
One
calling
enemy
me?
remaining. Spike down B.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. That was a lot quicker round. They tried to do they tried to do what like Zeta did yesterday at Red Bull Homeground. A lot of the split up through mid into B, which is what Zeta Division loved doing yesterday. Kind of got instantly shut down. There wasn't a lot of util to help like with that push, as with not having the Sage you can't really block off mid that well. And that really just got them pinched, as when they got into market, the people up top had no pressure. So really well done, by Silly Geese, just to sit back with that pressure.
There. I'll find
It
you.
looks like it's a
Still
straight up
waiting. There.
A hit, a little presence towards mid from the Vito. Got that util on the flank.
Take hold.
Make sure they don't get wrapped, but looks like the defender is going to be ready for this hit here. For an elbow. They look reluctant to take much space.
Seems like with the eco, they're really struggling to know when to really push in. It's gonna be like a little bit more of a default trying to get a pick of someone over peeking.
Onto the site quickly.
One enemy
Angus
remaining.
able to get two.
Flawless.
Quick jump peek. Silly creature cleaning up with that outlaw.
It seems to me that like Silly Geese are really trying to entrench themselves in the positions. I'm not really seeing a lot of like rotating really quickly. It seems when they get pressure, they just try to take it and push it back instantly. Silly Geese really just relying on their weapons that round as well to just like not be scared of the pistols, as even when all 4 of them pushed out of the zone, the crossfires from Silly Geese who were in position just wrecked them as they went onto site.
Yeah. Definitely checking the corner there, but hard to hit that neon when they're in a full sprint. Cloud, a little bit of chip damage through the smoke with the Spectre, but it's the better guns here on the side of Silly. Sorry, Koi. Koi, the attackers. Pi does have a Vandal. He's trying to make it work. They know where Knight is. Finally able to get that trade. But it's still a 3v2. Now a 2v2. Very low. Multiple players here. Silly creature knows where that fade is. Just holding the line, but not able to connect the shot. And Cat's Meow with 3 on the round.
Yeah, nice. Nice jump back from the Koi here. Really just taking instant map control. Able to, even though they had a little hiccup with, I think it was Angus in the corner, they were still able to bounce back on that and just take a free sight from just the little slow rotations and Cloud just like walking off site really. Just too much of that pressure. Seems to be doing another just straight hit.
Yeah, nothing too complicated here from the side of Koi on this attacking round.
Dropping smokes.
They like this A site. And it's worked. 1 round out of the 3. They're pinching the site here. Angus is able to get 1, but not 2. Is traded.
Spike planted.
JP killing the enemy Neon. And now Cat's Meow working towards the back.
Last player
Crosshair broken by the waylay. Knight only able to get 1 there before it traded out, and it's a 3rd round for the defending side of Silly.
My ult is ready. No fight.
Really well done by Silly there, and I think this is just starting to show a little bit of the weakness of Koi's comp here. Not really having a lot of util other than maybe like the Fade Prowler and the Euro Flash to really get people off these lines. They're really just able to just be stuck in their positions with almost nothing being able to take them off, with like the Clove having no util, the Vito just having no util, and the Neon having no util to really push people off of these lines. They're gonna have to win a lot of brawls, and I don't know if Koi really has the aim to outdo some of these players.
Yeah, definitely would like to see a little more variance in the gameplay here. And we will get that. It's another straight up site push, but this time it's B.
A lot of changes here.
Silly is ready for it. 2 players on the site. Angus holding it down from the back. Neon gets in behind him. Landerus able to get 2. And Landerus committing the ults into this round. Needs to get more kills here. It's a little sloppy out of JP, but he's able to land the shot. Land the overdrive. High on this new agent.
1 enemy remaining.
Able to get 2, and that spike down. They're leaving the site, and Pi with a good read there, just coming in behind him. Down to 19 HP, but he's able to get out. But 40.
Interesting, they didn't.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, interesting that he didn't stick the fight there with both of them being low HP.
Yeah.
I would think they would try to like just try to win it right there, especially
30
with the better
seconds
gun.
left.
Because if Knight gets into a post plant, he's just way better suited with the low HP.
That Knight
Planted.
definitely
My ult is ready.
has a little more HP, but doesn't know where Pi is. And that's audio for Pi. Knows where Knight is trying to play from. Doesn't really have great util, so might opt to just push into market, try to find this player. And Knight's gonna be looking the wrong way. But that's the resurrection ult, but Pi just with the better shots. Hard to shoot when you're still coming out of that ultimate. And Pi able to clutch it up,
Back in
putting a 4th round on the board
Maybe I work best under pressure.
for Silly Geese.
That went a lot better for Koi than I really expecting it to. Just it seems that Silly Geese just got really disconnected and just got overwhelmed with the numbers. The Neon being able to just get a timing with the Fade Eye just scanning a player back site. And it looks like Igneous is actually taking a timeout for Koi. Seeing if the coach can help them at all. It seems to be Koi is having trouble just winning their fights, especially with Pi just being able to outbrain them there, really, in that 1v2 clutch, reading exactly they were just going to try to rotate with the spike not being planted.
Yeah, an interesting choice there to just leave the site when you have the man advantage instead of just committing to it. And yeah, like you said, just the brain games there from Pi. I like this new look from this one-trick player looking to expand their library of agents and playstyles. Waylay, Vandal, instead of that initiator Odin we've been seeing this entire tourney. And it's working for Silly.
Yeah.
And he
I
got,
am really impressed Pi read that, read the clove behind that box. I would have never seen that coming.
yeah, definitely throwing these Koi players for a loop. Any VOD review that they've done probably
Next.
a little messed with now
Here.
after this huge adjustment. Abstract in the dimensional drift, able to get the info, tells them no one's on site. So they will be able to get this plant for free. They're planting. Yeah.
Cover going out.
Face
Wow,
your
very
fear!
that little corner again, but
One
kills
enemy
just
remaining.
going the way of the defenders. Silly just slam the site and kill all of Koi.
Thanks.
Yeah, that retake just
Wasn't worried for a
slamming,
second.
even with the fatal, it just didn't matter. Just Silly Geese just slammed the site and they just could not do anything. Koi really struggling to just hold back Silly Geese when they try to retake with all of their util. I'm coming back to it again. I think their comp is just not well suited for keeping map control and taking map control. They tried to punish Silly Geese on the retake, but they just got shut down in every direction.
Yeah, I feel like with this double duelist comp, you kind of need to be taking more space, even if it is hard. You know, you take the A site, you're not set up well for the post plant, as you're saying. So taking more space beyond site is kind of going to be the key. Stave off these road or retakes, but a Slander is just in your face. Good adjustments here from the attacking side. JP though, not expected so far up on the A site, but the plant will go down.
Spike planted. Gotta go.
Setting up for this retake here, it's going to be a little hard even with a lower buy from Koi. With having the man advantage, it's going to be hard to retake on the site.
Yeah, Hawk finds one, Prowler finds one. Yeah, like you said, they have that waylay, so there's a stun and dash, but just shot out of the air. Good shot by Knights.
One enemy
They're just
remaining.
running through the smoke. Abstract gets one, Knight gets a second through the box.
There.
And there we go. Adjusting the plan, getting the early man advantage. Good adjustments here from the attacking side.
What a great showing. The mid push actually working this time. Even with that lower buy, they were just able to again rush Silly Geese. And I think this is what their win condition is, just surprising Silly Geese and getting that man advantage. When they have that man advantage, they'll be a lot better suited to win these engagements with that double duelist, as they can take space a lot easier.
Silly creature with a nice early peek there. Chamber with that TP, able to get out after one, putting the man advantage in the hand of the defenders. But Valencia able to get a kill onto Cloud in A. Works up into main, but Angus shuts him down.
Spike
And
planted.
Pi with a nice shot from Market. Now it's a 2v4, just as we're talking about man advantage being so important for these attackers. Knight able to get one, but
Last
stunned
player
out
standing.
by the Saturate. Unfortunate timing there to be standing in the doorway, and Pi with 3 on the round.
I
Bring-
like... Oops, sorry.
No, you're good.
Ah.
Maybe let's
Interrupt me.
build a better warrior plant next time, okay?
Need to learn your timings. Yeah, really. This is what I'm saying. That I liked Valencia lurking, though. It's with them even getting value. I think they just should have stayed back a little more and just try to keep the space that they did gain. And just be the little lurking person to just keep Angus and all of them stuck on that A site, which was really nice. Though, really on that take, it really got shut down. Even though Pi did get a little lucky with the shot through the smoke.
Yeah, just the timing there for sure. Now it's once again Silly Creature holding this somewhat forward angle with that TP. Nice little jiggle peek from Knight, space out the shot. And those two players are there, but Silly Creature still able to land a headshot. Able to TP out. And now it's Koi, not looking so comfortable to take this B site.
Bring them.
They're up in mid. Cloud shoots the clone. And Valencia with the Sheriff opens up mid a little bit, but instantly shut down by Silly Creature with the Headhunter. And now it's kind of a stalemate here in mid, and it's a beautiful little flank here from the defending Neon. But pinged out, Koi very aware of the possibility that a player might be sitting here. Landorus giving information to the defenders. They're still in mid, and JP just playing this slowly. Knows the players are still here as they walk into market.
Last player standing.
Shot from Landorus, but Silly
Spike
Creature with
down,
3
B.
shuts
I got Spike.
down the fade
Gotta go.
for Koi. And Landorus shuts the door and runs through, but JP is just waiting there.
Fight till the end, no matter
Very
what.
nicely played there by Silly Geese, not really falling to the pressure of little mid pressure that was happening. Able to stop fully the push on B and then just contain the mid pressure, really just crunching them by taking the uncontested A main space. Knowing that most of these pushes have been a five-man take, and just taking that extra space that really that Koi is giving them.
Yeah, now we're looking at a little bit of a split push here.
Go, go, go.
A
Now it's
and
ready.
B. Nice shot from Landorus.
Go, go, go.
Seems to be a fake push on A to
Yeah, the
to
spike's
go
on
back
B.
B and
Ooh, and the defenders are falling for it. Putting the majority of the players over towards A. Silly Creature still here. Gonna hear the plant going down. Calls for their teammates to come back and play for this retake. Koi setting up for the retake. 4v4.
Teleport's ready.
Defending Nightfall thrown in, as well as the Paranoia. Valencia marked behind the box.
Last player
But the
standing.
kills
One enemy
come
remaining.
through for both teams. Knight going to use the Resurrect. But it's unfortunate. Pi is able to pull off and just play for the time. But I don't know if he has time for this. He's
he
not
doesn't have
going to.
time.
No, Knight just has to stall there and is able to. Pi thinking maybe could let the Clove die, but that will be your third round for Koi on their attacking half of Sunset.
Very well played, and I think it was great what he said. I think we keep hearing the numbers were really good for Koi because of that fake, and that with that open sight, they had almost no pushback to when they entered it. And then that just really meant that they set up their crossfires, which just destroyed Silly Geese when they came back in. A very good showing by Koi, and if they can keep doing these fakes, then I think they'll have a lot more success than just 5-man pushing.
Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, they go back to that 5-man push. They will have the dimensional drift to gain that valuable info, and they're pushing Silly off the site. Once again, Abstract met with an open site. But how are they going to play against this evil post plant that Silly has in store for them? But JP just inside the smoke, able to get one and able to stun them out. They're trying to take that space, but they just can't. JP with a second. Landorus is able to get a spam through the smoke, but it's JP with 3, Pi with 1. And Angus shuts down that ult from Landorus. And Spike never even went down.
Last round in the half.
This is what I'm saying, just not taking map. I liked how they tried to fight for more space, trying to gain that space, but really when you 5-man push and don't def out at all, Silly Geese is just rotating almost everyone, and that's just... And then retaking when they see the right timing, and this is really good from Silly Geese to know when to retake together. Except Koi is just getting destroyed by it over and over again, and I really think they have to change something up here.
Yeah, I think maybe they were trying to plant backside. That's why they were unable to. But we're right back into the action. Landorus getting the opening pick for Koi. A site once again empty, but it's just random spam from Angus. Sorry, calculated spam from Angus. Able to get that pick. Now with the haunt overhead, but Cat's Meow gonna commit this Nightfall onto this retake. Is able to grab 2 players and is Pi right into the action, but not able to get a pick. Knight shutting him down.
Stealing sight.
Cloud with the flank, throws out a nice paranoia.
Catch them.
But it's a counter flash from Landorus stalling these defenders. And it's a nice high-low there from Valencia looking into the wall. Gets shot in the back from Cloud, but there's still a player left. And Cloud going for the smoke. Knight gets the kill, ending the half at 8-4 for Silly.
What a very, very chaotic round. I think Silly Geese a little messed up on the timings there. Pi really going in with almost no support, just instantly dying to the 4 people surrounding him. Great on Koi to getting to set up that high-low, even if it did fall apart a little bit.
Yeah, Valencia maybe looking for a TP that set up previously, perhaps.
I think he just liked the wall.
This could be also. Hey, when you have Knight
Bears.
with that wide wrap, gonna clutch it up. You don't have to worry so much, I suppose. Now we swap sides. It looks like guessing towards the right side here with 3 defending players on B, ready for this attack. And it's that Waylay just in, as well as the Neon. Trades will come through, both teams left at an even number. Oh, sorry, there's only 3 defenders. Now there's 1 defenders, and now there's no defenders. Pistol round will go the way of Silly.
They think they know pain.
Really great crossfire setup there in backside, catching off all of the players in Koi who try to retake together. Though just not being able to clear out that crossfire, as I said before, just not having that util to get people off that line. And I think if Silly Geese can get onto that site, I think they'll be really well set up. Seems to be a push into mid that they're going to try out now. Silly Geese just pushing in the site.
Yeah, nice with that
down
close angle.
Knight.
These Spectres
On cooldown.
will win against the Classics. Valencia, and that's That's a Vandal.
Spike
That's a gun
planted.
upgrade for Valencia, but Angus is watching the angle. Able to kill one, but Landorus trades with the Classic, and now there's that Vandal. Cloud tucked into the
Player
corner,
standing.
but it's a
One
Spectre versus
enemy
Vandal. Silly
remaining.
Creature gets two with the Outlaw, pulls out that Headhunter, but Abstract is just going to stick it, and Silly Creature's none the wiser. Couldn't even see it anyways. Oh, and it's with Finch. The Classic comes out and is able to kill. 5 rounds on the board for Koi. What an interesting round.
They tried the mid split, didn't really clear out 8B main that well. I think it was yeah, a Meow pretty much just getting that kill with the shorty, which really opened up the round where they had no space on site, just restricted to that front side and just got pinch spiked everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I think the spike just not being heard when they were defusing just from all that chaos.
Definitely not a round you really want to lose, buying up into those bigger guns if you are Silly, but
Have one of
they
these.
do have the difference of 4 rounds to work with here. Opening shot with the Headhunter for Silly Creature. I think that was, yeah, on the B site there. But Silly is going to move towards A site. Koi, though, wary of the possibility, has already moved over, has 2 players in position. But no noise yet.
I'm with these lower weapons. I'm guessing they're just gonna stick together and just try to 5-stack it.
Yeah.
It seems that Koi is reading it though with the little information, and are trying. And Valencia is rotating over to A to reinforce the site.
30
JP
seconds
saturated by his own teammate. Perhaps we're throwing, but Cast Me Out able to get one. Abstract not able to get one. And it's tagged through the smoke by JP.
That's make
Cast Me
last
Out able to
player
get
standing.
3, but Angus shuts him down with the Sheriff. But Knight with 2.
That is a scary round for Koi. I thought that they, even with it being a 5v4, I thought they could close it out pretty easily, having the 3 members there. But just the site take from Silly Geese just ended up getting a lot of picks and separating the players from being able to trade off each other.
Yeah, the economic ramifications of that previous round where Silly lost the superior weapon tree, putting it in the hands of Koi.
Very dangerous, as without those better weapons, I think Silly Geese probably win that.
Yeah. Now both teams should be on an even buy here. And it's even trade to start out the round, so both teams left at a 4v4, but Landorus holding down the B site with that Phantom, able to get 2, just dashes in, able to land the shot onto Pi before the smoke goes down, before the saturate connects. Now it's going to be an alt orb captured, and they're going to push into Cloud here. They just want to end this round here. Self-stun, a little interesting, but a 4th kill on the round for Landorus. Nice shots from your duelist here for the side of Koi, bringing them up to a 2-round differential on this defending half.
Now, to be fair to Koi, Silly Geese also have the same problem, even a worse problem, I think, of just not really having any of that util to push people off that line. And it's really hurting both teams on this attack, as Landorus was just able to stand there and shoot both people swinging him.
Yeah, for sure. That was, that's your Sentinel player, your Chamber. Silly Creature always looking to get that one pick and then get out, but isn't able to land the shots, I guess. And now it's a lighter buy once again for the attackers, for Silly. Cloud working up into mid with JP. They're just looking for a pick here. Looking for a push out. Abstract tagged down by that Stinger. Looks like Koi don't really want to push out into him though. Probably the best strat. Don't want to push into those Stingers and Spectres close range. Got a Bucky in
Oh,
B main. Also looking for a push out. That won't come.
Gotta go.
The timing.
But they know they're
Watch
top
out.
mid.
I'm out of here.
Knight is just holding that angle, but they pull back. But JP and Cloud working up here, and Lander is not going to be ready for it. And that's a gun upgrade for JP.
30 seconds left.
Lencha just TP's in, only as a classic. Not so great against the Spectre. And now that will be a plant for
Not ready.
Silly. And the man advantage. A 5v3. This is
Right
not
here.
how the round should have gone. I'm aware of this player in market. Thinks maybe there might be one mid, perhaps. Ready to clear it. Nice
No
work.
people here.
Nightfall committed for this
Your
retake.
fear.
Knight with
Last
2, but
player
Silly
standing.
Creature gets 2 as well, and Angus. They steal away that round from Koi.
That is a round Koi just shouldn't lost. Silly Geese able to find that gap in Koi's defense, just being able to split the pressure of Landorus, just taking that timing up market, just
That's a good
surprising him,
spot.
not expecting for them to be up that far up when he left market.
Bring them down.
Yeah, Koi, or Silly, not with a huge strat, but nice
Spike
opening pick from
down A.
Abstract. Like I was saying, that Silly don't seem to have a huge strat book, just relying more on the shooting of their team, which is good. Abstract smoked off, not able to make this operator work through the smoke. And Silly will have the A site. The plant will go down. But it's a 5v4
Spike
retake
planted.
here.
A lot of ults.
Pie with a timing. Gets ahead of the dimensional drift and is able to get 2. And JP getting 1 as well. Knight able to get
Can't use
2.
flashing.
Is
Team
blinded
flash.
out.
You want to play?
Billy
Let's
Creature
play.
blinded as well, so
Player
not able to take
standing.
advantage of that. But Knight's not able to connect the shots. Cloud able to get 2 on the round, bringing
Here.
Silly to 11.
Wow. That, I guess we have a lot more time to talk about it, but that
Timeout.
round just, even with 4 ults and Koi not being able to win it is just really surprising in that 5v4. Meow just being surprised by the timing Pi took with the Euro ult, not really expecting it. And that fight out, it seems Koi was just not ready at all and just it was able to give them that man advantage. I
Yep.
don't really know what Koi can change up here. I just think they're losing the important gunfights, and that's really just going to cost them the game if they can't win it. I think overall, though, they have the better plays. Like, they're in position to win. It's just that when that aim gets tested, it's just not working out for them.
Yeah, and I think to counteract that, you just have to get ahead of things. And I think, you know, Pi pushing ahead of that dimensional drift, able to get that initial pick, is not what you want to see. And sure, maybe it's a difference of who can shoot better, but you have to be ready for that. These Silly players, they're going to get ahead of things. They're going to get in your face, and you just got to be ready for it.
Especially because it seems that Koi isn't, like, trying to get any early space. I don't think I've seen
No.
any of them push past the barrier where the barriers are on their side.
No, maybe that's what you need to adjust here. And out of that timeout, will we see that? Looks like we're going to play a little more forward, but it's not trying to
drop.
grab much space.
Whoa.
Landorus once again trying to hold down that B site. It's hit out with the Waylay ult.
Like I never left.
Knight is going to commit this ultimate, but JP with the overdrive is able to shut him down.
Take this.
Stalls out with the stun. Flash does not connect. JP just holding this line, but it's Silly Creature in mid with the backstab. And now it's a 2v4 for the defenders.
Enemy remaining.
Just holding down the line with a good high-low here. Valencia stuck in a difficult position with the judge. And Angus able to get that final pick, bringing Silly up to match point.
Match point.
It's not
I
rocket
like how-
They
science.
see us
It's just better
Yeah.
shooting.
from the hole in the ground. We dig
I
some-
liked how Koi was pushing up on A there to try to gain more of that space and hold that crossfire. It's just that on B site, they had a Neon who really couldn't stall them out whatsoever. The 4-man hit just
Yeah.
screwing them over. And then I love the Chamber Lurk to
No
really
ego,
secure that
no
round, being
pride.
able to make it so that they were getting pinched pretty much.
Yeah, I did say it was a battle of who was shooting better. Was quite a util dump on the B site there, so definitely putting Koi at a disadvantage.
There.
But I think what you were saying previously of Koi, they just weren't taking that space. They didn't have front B site, so they allowed for all that util to be dumped into the back site and just instantly pushed Koi off. And Silly were able to get that plant. As well as Koi just not fighting for this mid
I have
space.
the
So
spike.
Silly is able to sandwich the players. They get them into back B site and they're able to stab them in the back from mid. And now Silly is gonna once again go for that mid contestation, playing this perhaps final round very slowly against not a great buy from Koi here.
The mid pressure just not with Koi not really exploring mid at all. It's just left Silly Geese to their own devices,
Bring them down.
and then Knight just not expecting that whatsoever.
Where
Nice
are you?
flash to stall there, but JP actually doesn't get flashed.
30
Able to
seconds
punish
left.
Abstract. Paranoid out. And now it's a 3v3. Plant has yet to go down here.
There.
Do they strike as Plant is going down?
Spike
No, they do
planted.
not.
Ah be abi.
Trade does come out.
One
Yes, able to
enemy
get one.
remaining.
Cats me out. Now with 3,
Last player
is
standing.
able to land that final shot on Valencia. Is able to gain that space. Able to get in your face. And able to get that defuse. Saving Koi.
That base taking, I think, really actually saved Koi there. Meow being able to just hold on to that A main space and really caged Silly Geese onto the site, which led to them being able to just have all the information. It is a little scary that, like, Koi did not know the push up mid was coming till it happened and they're already down 5-4,
Prime.
but that taking of space in A was really nice,
Security
but it
en
seems
route.
Silly Geese is
Transfer
going to
ready.
be defaulting right more to see if they can find that push.
Transfer ready.
See if Pi swings into this.
Bring them
Abstract.
down.
Punishing that,
Yeah. Trying to take that
punishing
orb.
that orb take.
Putting the defenders at the man disadvantage for
here.
this very important round.
A left.
Valencia able to get one, but instantly punished with that aggressive angle. Not able to get back into safety. And Silly Creature able to get Landorus,
I'm too
putting
far.
the defenders in a very unfortunate spot for match
player
point. Knight
standing.
not able to get the kill on Angus there, and it's all left down to Cat's Meow. Came up big in the last round, but has to do it
Spike
again.
planted.
Able to
Nice,
get
nice.
one. Commits the Nightfall into market, but Pi is already up on that angle, able to get the pick
Attackers
and able to get the win for Silly Geese, taking their map pick of Sunset.
Nice job by Silly Geese overall. I think they were in control of that game from start to finish pretty much. Angus and Pi just doing work on a Koi right there, just not giving them any room to breathe. And it seems they were, other than Landorus and Knight, they were really struggling to get any space and shoot back.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Definitely very simple, almost game plans from both teams. I think limited perhaps by the comps as well. But
Mm-hmm.
definitely not a wash for sure. Definitely a closer game, which is what we called for. And now we'll be going into Koi's map pick of Haven. Silly starting on attack.
I really need to see something different from Koi, because if I see these basic ranked comps coming out from Koi, I think they're gonna really struggle, because I think their firepower compared to Silly Geese is just a lot worse. And if they have that film on Silly Geese and are able to really just not counter them, but like have the insight to what they're doing, then that could be their win condition here. Because if they pick into this and just try to run it down over and over again, they are not gonna do well. Oh, do you know the synth person?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh. Oh, are you using it to
I want to be able
see
to,
the game?
yeah, I want to be able to tab
Yeah.
so I can get econ information. It's fairly valuable, so.
Yeah, I was tabbing every once in a while just to be like, hey, what is actually
Yep.
happening?
All right, we'll get back
Hmm.
into things in a minute here. Just leaving
What do
just
you
on a little
think?
bit of a break.
What do you think Koi have to do to really turn things around and be able to beat silly creatures?
I definitely want to see not necessarily a better comp, but perhaps a comp that plays more to the strengths of the team. Maybe a comp that's a little more comfortable. If they do play a similar comp on this next match, Haven, I wouldn't be too surprised, I suppose. Maybe adjusting the Sentinel, though. Maybe not Veto, but I'd like to see them
Hmm.
just take more space, honestly. Especially on that defense, just getting more aggressive. Holding forward on the sites for sure, and then beyond that, just taking space forward. Um, so maybe like to see them pick a Sova perhaps into this map. Maybe a
Hmm.
Cipher. Definitely, if they have more information, perhaps they'll be more comfortable to gain more space. I guess is my thought there.
I liked what they were doing overall on defense, Koi, but once Silly Geese found those holes, it was just really hard for them to do anything. So I hope I hope they have more in the playbook to be able to adapt to what Silly Geese do. Honestly, it's hard to say because they had limited mistakes because of their attack half and where they just got rolled over pretty much. Actually, how do you have two accounts? That's a better question.
What do you mean?
Is it on two different PCs or the same one?
Oh, yes, I have two separate PCs. Yeah,
Okay. That's how I was like, dang.
that would be some hacks to two accounts on the same PC.
Yeah.
That would be something. Um, okay, I think I'm just making sure everything's correct with this overlay because it wasn't quite correct for the first map. I had the wrong overlay running. That would be an issue, I suppose.
Hmm. Hopefully there was an overlay.
What's that?
Yeah. All right, let me check back on the game, make sure everything was. Yeah, the overlay was on.
Yeah, it was just not the correct one. Oops.
Nope.
Oops. Um,
Seems both teams are ready when you are good, Linus.
Perfect.
Just to be sure, you have Silly Geese on attack.
Yep.
And cool. Then yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep running the old because I don't want to fix this right now and
Yeah.
create an issue for the teams. So, all right. All right, teams are ready.
Yep, both teams are ready.
All right, so Silly on attack. Yep. And
You have match history on, right?
I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
Now we got agent bans. Overlay is still not working for some reason. For the agent bans specifically. But that's okay. You know what? I'll just
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We got pretty standard comps anyway. We're looking at Pi switching to the Waylay is the main difference with Angus on Sova now. It seems Koi is doing a double controller comp, which will be nice to see. A pretty seems like they're doing like the standard VCT comp. Well,
yeah.
silly Geese going into that more run and gun ranked style of the two duelists.
Yeah. Mirror Killjoy's coming out, so that's the Sentinel pick for both teams. Definitely gonna provide more value on this map than the Veto. I'm thinking for the side of Koi. And then that Sova mirror pick as well, and the Sova, which is what I was saying. Good for that information. So the double smokes coming out here for the side of Koi. The Viper and Omen. Super valuable. And then the double dive for the side of Silly. With the Neon Waylay.
Ready to, yeah. Hoping to see with this defense, if they're with this double controller, if they can really stall off Silly Geese from these fast pushes. Because if they're able to do that, I think they'll have a lot more success on this map. Though, with Silly Geese changing up their comp, I want to see how much of the film actually will matter. Because with Pi being on Waylay, as we've been seeing, he's a lot more aggressive than when he is on Initiator.
Yeah, for sure. And really good at taking those timings, really good at punishing the players that are just not quite ready for that extra amount of space to be taken. And it's going to be Silly starting on the attacking side.
Gotta go.
Side that they finished on the map.
Fast push coming out right from the start.
Yeah, right onto the B site there. Abstract, able to get one, able to get two.
One enemy
and it's
remaining.
just
Spike
a
down.
quick
B.
read sake, Abstract with three. Not even allowing the spike to go down. Not allowing the players to get too comfortable on that B site. It is a nice hold from Koi to start off the second map.
Yeah, a great hold. As you said, they just 5-man ran it down, and Koi was ready for it. Just able to instantly rotate every person, and with that Viper wall coming in, that just shut down any util spam that Silly Geese tried into them, with Abstract having a nice 3k to hold it down.
Lights up.
It's a nice opening pick there from Landorus.
Enemy tag.
Spots 3 with the Owl Drone. Cat's Meow. And a nice recon lighting up
Scanning
the
ahead.
Silly players.
Right here.
Bulldog in play here for the attacking side, but it's 3 on the round for Landorus and Cloud with a classic. Not able to get it done. Knight with the superior weapon tree. And it's
That
beautiful. Yep.
nice, yeah, as you said, beautiful. Like, I don't think they barely got onto site. Like,
Yeah.
it was just a complete shutdown. Whatever Koi is doing, just like with that util, it's just working amazingly. The Viper actually being able to hold every single sight line smoke just by themselves.
They're adjusting from last map. They're playing more forward. As I say that, Silly gearing up towards a C exec. Walking down mid, Knight with the jump spot, tag down, but has that regen shield, so isn't going to suffer too much.
Poison's off.
And now, Koi posturing up for this hit. Vandal in the hands of JP. Standing in that pit longer than you want to. Takes a little bit of damage. And now, Silly
No fuel.
switch sites. They move towards the B site. But Koi's ahead of this. JP sliding onto the site, but not looking at that high angle. Abstract has taken Recon out, but the paranoia is beautiful delay. Pi dashes up and in, but lands in the smoke and is killed out. Knight with 4 with the Bulldog, grabs the gun, and that's 4, living for Koi. Able to get 4 rifles going into the next round. Lovely
This is
defense.
exactly what I wanted from Koi. Just being able to stop that big push. Being able to, the Knight with the amazing molly to slow them down on C, and they were just ahead of the game, just having 3 people stacked B when they hit it. This is really well done from Koi, and this is going to put Silly Geese on the back foot.
Yeah, JP a little ahead of the team there, so rather unfortunate positioning, but it's a really good stall here from the defenders, and JP is just going to walk down into sewers and get punished with the Vandal. 3 Sheriffs and a Spectre here for the attacking team of Silly Geese. Angus gonna clear. Okay, interesting use of the shock dart. Lecture was waiting for a full view of the players, able to get 1, but is traded. And that's a Vandal upgrade for Silly Creature, but Silly Creature super low. Could go down to the spam from Knight, but wisely chooses not to shoot back into the smoke, not reveal that position with the Vandal, with the bullet tracers. Both players low here for Silly Geese. It's a little trying to make a decision on what to do.
Really well done. Silly Geese trying to go for that ones. I think their
30
egos on
seconds left.
Sunset, they like grouped up, and I think that would have gone a lot better here, as the better weapons just winning out for Koi when they all swung out 1 by 1 pretty much. And a nice play for the turret to bait for Koi to allow Valencia just to sit in the corner and
Gonna fall back.
get an easy
Slow
pick.
down.
10
Yeah.
seconds left.
Little util used here to get the A site. The plant will go down uncontested.
Spike
The
planted.
retake is ready. Once again, both players really low here for the side of Silly. Paranoia does not connect on either
Last
player's
player
recon
standing.
is shot, but Pi able to get 1, but the Viper's pit and the bullet seal their fate.
Right here.
Going up 4-0. I need to see it change from Silly Geese. Maybe
Right here.
maybe default a little bit more. Just try to be able to get that opening pick and then work off it. Right now,
Yeah.
Koi has been great at just taking early A main control and working off the rest of the map with that information. Just being able to stop Silly Geese whenever they go any site, pretty much. A shutdown on C, B, and A so far.
Both teams now going to have full rifles and operator coming out for
Poison
Landorus to
emitting.
watch that A long angle.
Oh,
Poison's off.
Pi able
Ignis.
to get their ultimate
One.
online and commits it onto the C site. But it gets little value, and JP taking a little chip damage there, just running through the Killjoy Molly.
I'm out of here.
It's good positioning here
planted.
from the side of Silly. They have sight, they have that garage control. Landorus getting that information with the dimensional drift, letting his team know where all the players are. But is Valencia ready for this backstab from Cloud? It's all down to a timing, and Cloud sees the barrel of the gun, able to punish. And it's Silly just holding down this site. Abstract able to get
Last
one. Cloud
player
trades
standing.
out. Abstract able to get 3. And now it's 2 defenders.
remaining.
Cloud able to shut down that operator, but not able to kill Abstract. A nice double swing there from the side of Koi. And that brings them up to round 5.
The spike is defused.
And they will carry that operator over to the next round. Not that they were struggling economically at all, but
yeah, this is going to start a little bit of a snowball here for Koi. Just being able to pretty much economically be in control for the rest of the half. Really well done, recognizing that Silly Geese were just going to push on the site, and just to save it for the retake, you're getting a lot of value just being able to know they're all in just one portion of the site. A little bad from Silly Geese not being able to take any information, only having that
Cover
insert
going out.
into garage.
yeah, able to get that one pick, but traded out pretty quickly. And it's Landorus with a
Spike
nice
down
little
A.
swing and shot. Player in your face. Now, am I tripping, or did that op shot
One
connect on
enemy
something?
remaining.
Kills going the way of the defenders. Cloud left in a 1v4. Only a Spectre. Knights is low, and the shot will connect, but Abstract with a nice swing and trade. This defense from Koi is just so strong, so well coordinated. This is their map pick, and we can see why they have such a clear plan when it comes to how they want to play this map.
Yeah, I need a timeout soon from Silly
Oh,
Geese.
yeah.
This is just really bad. Not seeing any coordination from them at all. Just like
Placing
5-man
swarm
hitting a site pretty much. No extra,
Placing alarm
nothing
bot.
else really helping them. I just need a change.
Right here.
Hit committed on the B site, but Silly actually wanting to execute onto the A site. Silver drone will clear, we'll get that information, but it's an attacker lockdown to push the defenders off the site, and they will secede the space.
I'm out of here.
Lockdown finalized, detaining 1 player. The site will be taken by Silly.
Spike planted.
Plant will go down, and Angus able to get a wall bang onto Landorus. That's your operator down from heaven. Paranoia coming through, hits Pi, but JP just holding the angle for his teammate. Valencia, though, able to get one through the smoke, traded out. Just a spam war here. Smoke dissipates,
Last
Abstract
player
with 1. All left down, left to cat's meow once again. 1v3. Recon finally connects, and they're just toying with them. Able to get 1 pick, but the time is already low. Trying to get perhaps a pick. Well, doesn't get the kill, but Cloud will go down to the spike. Finally, a round on the board for Silly, but only 1 player living out of that round. Not great.
probably gonna force Silly Geese on the eco here, if I believe. Oh
No,
no,
they're
they're
buying up.
buying into it.
They're buying up, but they need this round. They need
Very
second round.
big round.
on this map.
It's gonna be hard to get back into the site without the KJ util.
Yeah, they have an overdrive to work with, as well as the From the Shadows from Silly Creature. So they can definitely get some space here, but they don't really have anything to push the defenders off. Koi are just doing such a good job of holding their ground. Kai gets the information, I suppose, and it's a timing in mid as Cloud shoots Valencia in the back. Inting is able to get one. Pi just going for a walk onto site, not able to get a pick. And it's all left down to Cloud, but they know where they are. Knight just holding the line, aware of this presence. Angus is actually still alive.
One enemy
That
remaining.
ball out of my hand, but Knight able to get that
Not
pick.
being able.
And
Yeah,
now
the
it's
spike
left
just-
on Angus.
Yeah, the spike being on site just destroyed any chance Silly Geese really had to win on that. When actually getting really disconnected. Pi going in, but then TPing back, just leaving JP on site by himself.
30 seconds left.
Just got obliterated by the 3-stack that was already there. Just like overall, this disconnected nature from Silly Geese is just costing them. It's just they're going in one by one. This Viper util being vital to just separate all of the fights for them.
Yeah. Yeah, nice
10 seconds left.
Viper Molly there to delay the push. Pi just going for it, as you say, and punished. And that's, yeah, something we've been seeing from both these duelists, that they have that mosquito comp. So taking space theoretically shouldn't be an issue, but it is. Angus able to carry over a gun into the next round, but like we said, they needed that round, and their econ not in a great place now. They will carry over one rifle, and one of them can full buy. JP able to full buy, but they call the timeout. Rightly so. They need to make an adjustment.
I think this timeout's a little too late even.
Yeah,
Like if they win this round, like three rounds left, like they need something now to like make a fake maybe, like change it up with the default. Every site they've like put pressure on, they've just gone there, and Silly and Koi is really reading into that, and now rotating to have at least 3 players there. I like the lurk in mid, but it didn't get much value as the team just died on site.
Yeah, and as you've rightly pointed out, it's just the fundamentals. It's executing onto the site together. You don't want your duelist getting too far ahead of the team, and maybe that's all that needs to be said in this timeout. Like, hey, let's just play together. Let's just not commit too early. Bait out some util. It's not that. It's elementary. It's just basic fundamentals, and you know, 30 seconds. Just remind the team. We just gotta play together. Hopefully we see an adjustment here from Silly. Looks like they're just gonna slam garage, looking to end towards that C site. No one's really here to greet them. Knight goes down, and it's the lesser buy that is
Spike
winning out
planted.
here on the site. Spike will go down, and they want to get more space. They know they have the lighter guns, but the shots aren't connecting. And Abstract and Valencia punishing them for over pushing. It's all left down to Cloud. A little bit of stall util on the Spike, but 65
Bomb
HP.
grenade out.
Has a Vandal,
Perfect.
able to get one. Abstract is so low, but all the
enemy
mollies
remaining.
expended. So low. Oh, but Abstract just gets a nice little angle there behind the box. 2 HP, but is able to get the defuse.
Great job almost recognizing the hole that I think Koi has in their lineup, which is just not having a lot of presence in the C, trying to stack more people towards the A site, finding that gap into Garage. You just get a pretty much free C site with them playing retake. I do think it was a mistake with that lower weapons to really push into them, as they just got wiped out with the better weapons from Koi.
Shadows traveling.
Yeah, I think maybe you add a little bit of util into the mix. You know, perhaps it makes more sense, but
Gotta go.
as you say, lesser weapons, so
Take this. Go, go, go.
Silly trying to get ahead of it, and Koi, they're just ready for it. Now, empty A site here for the side of Koi. Abstract letting the attackers know that they have a position in B, but pulls off, and Cloud fills that space. Looking to backstab once again, and it's a free A site for Silly. The plant will go down uncontested. Cat's Meow does not want to commit that ult, but it is 4 ults for the defenders, and Cloud once again with that backstab. But Knights has him pinned in the corner. Valencia, actually Landorus with the op shot.
Nowhere to run!
Defender, Killjoy
Oh, that's
ult
bad.
will go down. The lockdown is destroyed by Angus, but Knights just
One
with a
enemy
beautiful
remaining.
flank. Landorus with a good shot as well.
Last player standing.
And it's a blunder from the side of Koi. That Yoru just sticking it. Landorus thinking they had time, and Pi with a questionable play of using that refract, but it works out. Knights not able to land the shots. It's an unfortunate round if you're Koi.
Really well done by Koi there. I really like the KJ ult. I really like the Sova ult. Pi pushing up to just get a pick. I am shocked that Abstract just didn't hear the refract of coming back.
Yeah.
I thought it was a done deal. I didn't even switch to Pi because I was like, oh, this is just a round over.
Doing things nice and slow now.
Once again, Waylay ult onto the C site, but it's empty. Knight spamming through, but gets punished. Bunch of clearing for the
Spike
close
planted.
players.
There. Hi.
And once again, the attackers getting into the spawn, trying to get aggressive here, but the punish Cat's Meow, putting that Guardian to work with 3 kills.
Sight.
Once again,
You
just
should run.
punished for this overcommitment. Cloud committing that
enemy
ultimate,
remaining.
but it gets shut down. Cloud as well
Oh, that
with
KJ
Cat's
ult
Meow
was
getting
destroyed.
4. Actually doesn't destroy the lockdown, but they will have time. Angus
Shock dart.
letting them know of his position, throws in a shock dart, but not able to lay the kills on Valencia.
Ace!
Diffusing, and an ace from Cat's Meow.
Wow.
Last round
Really
before the
good
switch.
round there, but again, just pushing into the crossfire before like they started retaking, just getting destroyed by like pushing into 4 people in such a small area on the map.
Yeah, this time
I
Util
really-
committed, but honestly, that neon wall, what is that? You're trying to get more information. I'm not sure if it was a defender neon wall or an attacker, but either way, it kind of messed up that push. It
Placing
denied
swarm grenade.
the information, so not much value found off of the stun. Yeah, like you say, just not a great push. Landorus able to get one, is traded out.
Take flight.
Superior weapons here. Only 1 Vandal for the side of
Enemy mark.
Silly. Looks like they're not convinced of this A push. Knight with a beautiful timing. Sees Cloud leaving, and they're not looking at him.
Spike down A.
Knight with 2.
One enemy
Knight
remaining.
with 3. Gotta be watching these angles. Knight just walking in. Pi able to get the kill there, but has to kill 2 more players before he can even get the spike. Able to get that second, but Abstract. It's a nice high-low there from Koi. And it's
Switching
10
sides.
rounds, double digits on the on the defending half of Haven. Koi's map pick.
very, very well done by Koi. Really doing the things we wanted them to see, changing up that comp to really push into their strengths, and also taking a lot more space. We saw them taking A main space with the op, sometimes pushing up into B, and really just reading what Silly Geese were going to do with those aggressive takes. It was wonderful from Koi all over, and Silly Geese really just not being able to find a way into a site comfortably at all.
Here.
Yeah. Just great defense.
Placing swamp
And
grenade.
now
There they are.
we get to see how the offense is from the side
There.
of Koi. Just gonna push into this B site, similar to the opening pistol of the first half. They're just pushing it back site. Cloud is punished. Landorus just walks
One
in,
enemy
able to get the knife.
Spike planted.
And JP with one. That's interesting pistol round, but it goes the way of Koi. They're looking to close this map
Yeah.
out.
And I think the main difference between that attack and Silly Geese's attack is that Koi really didn't give them any information. While Koi was able to stall out their push on C and that forced them to go B, they chose to go B by putting pressure onto A. You saw them. They were Pi and Cloud were just rotating to A. They got surprised when the team 5 pushed them on B.
Yeah.
A lot different from when Koi just stacked people there on purpose.
Knight punished with that Gen G wall. Trying to get the pick on an Angus, but Landorus evening out the
Gun
odds
here.
with that Guardian, but Cloud says no. We want the man advantage here. And it's a 3v4 in favor of the defenders, in favor of Silly Geese.
Gotta go. Here.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, it's a nice saturate there from Pi, and it's all left down to Andorus. As that Guardian spike is half, able to get one, but Pi with a nice trade there. Pistols mainly for the defense, but numbers advantage will get them that round and will deny Koi match point.
Really nicely done there. Really just Koi taking those one-on-ones, not winning them. Knight losing a big
Go, go.
fight against Angus, and
Gotta go.
Short just really made it so Koi had to push C, and Silly
Go, go,
Geese
go.
just punished them with that space.
Yeah. And just the picks going the way of Silly. Something they relied on Sunset, but it's the opening shot
Gun here.
from Landorus and a dimensional drift onto the site. Lets them know that it's open,
Watch out.
but it's a nice
down,
crossfire here. JP with 2. Landorus with a second. Puts down JP, but Valencia with a beautiful backstab.
One enemy remaining.
And Landorus with 3 on the round. Cloud gets a nice angle, but
Spike planted.
Omen pulls off. Nice flash there. Landorus doesn't overcommit. Wisely. Cloud gets 1.
Very winnable.
Needs to get onto the site. Needs to defuse, but Valencia with a gun that does more damage. Just holding that angle. Bringing
Match point.
Koi up to match point.
Really well done by Koi. Doing what I wanted them to do last round. Leave that, do a lurk, do an insert, really get more space on the site. A nice lurk from A that really won them the round. And Silly Geese had no way of stopping it whatsoever. That dimensional drift just giving them all the information and just secure and just getting them on site, and Silly Geese had no retake.
Yeah. Now it's all on Silly Geese. They need the comeback. A large comeback. I tagged down, and it's 2 kills for the attackers.
Spike
Slowing them
planted.
down.
High with a saturate, with a nice shot. Able to get 2, but Valencia with the trade. And it's 2v2, Silly Creature with only a Marshall. It's really down to Angus. Can he get this timing on to
Last
Abstract?
player
Able to get one by
standing.
Valencia with 3 on the round with that Guardian. Able to close it out, and it's a 2v1. And Silly Creature not able to get that
Attackers
Marshall
win.
kill right in your face. And we will be going to map 3.
Oh, that was really well done by Koi. Just really winning in the macro. Just like their comp just was just miles better than Silly Geese's, and just having all the map control for like the whole round on defense. Koi just made it dominated in like every main, which was completely different from Sunset, where they had no space at all pretty much. It's like going into Abyss, if I believe. Linus, you good? Oh, Linus is gone. Okay. It's the Caleb show now. Well, with that, it's going to be interesting to see how both teams do. I can probably pull it up if I look at the information quickly. If either team have played Abyss, where is the actually? Can I get someone's information?
I'm back.
Hello, I'm trying to figure out where the stupid doc is for the stats. Do you know what channel it is in?
Hide match history is off.
Yeah. You got it correct. I just made sure.
Okay. I think that's default, because I never touch
Yes.
it, so okay.
I think for sometimes it's on for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Okay. Abyss. Abyss.
Abyss, members tourney, hens.
Tens is playing in the members tourney?
Huh? What?
I said Tens is playing in the members tourney? I thought I heard you say Tens.
No. Oh no. I'm just looking for the stats. Ah! Pins, teams, and player stats. You know what? I'll just hope you're here. Map stats. I cannot even.
You're just looking for stats just for information?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking for if these teams have even played Abyss before.
Hmm.
No, I'll just pull it up quickly on my PC.
Silly attacking.
Tens.
Alright. That's similar. The same thing as last map. So we'll get to see Koi's defense on Abyss. A very different map from Haven. So this should be very interesting. Also might see like 3 really different comps from both teams across 3 maps, just given that the maps are all kind of different in the way that they play.
Yeah. Okay, so Koi have played Abyss once. Did a lot better on their attack. If I can see what they played Chamber Jet, Omen, Gurur, Sova. Hoping they don't go back into that. Honestly, hoping they pick a more controller-sided comp. And then if I can find Silly Geese. They've played Abyss once and also won it, I think. Also, a lot better on their attack. They play pretty much the same comp, except trade out an Astra for an Omen.
Hmm.
So you might see a
Yeah.
mirror matchup here.
Yeah, which should be interesting. Very similar matchup on, well, somewhat similar matchup on Haven, so might be the same thing. The big difference, most likely being Pi once again going duelist, so that would be a big change from the past if they're, continuing in the same direction they've been in these past 2 maps, which I would say is fair to assume. We are just waiting on one of the teams, so we will get into the game soon here.
Uh, Two missing? Okay.
Two missing from one of the teams. I'm not going to out them. I'm not going to say which team it is, but
I think they can see from your chat, I believe.
no, it's
Oh,
on
you're on
map bans.
B-roll.
Yeah, I'm always on B-roll map bans between maps, just so everyone knows. I'm scared to have chat on stream. You never know what people might say. Apparently, everyone's wanting to Minecraft, so might switch the broadcast over to some Bed Wars or something instead of this third map. Who needs it, anyways?
Yeah, I think we can. You
Not
and
like
me,
it's a-
Linus, we can hop on some like Hunger Games.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. Ooh, Hypixel Skywars.
Yep. That's probably more entertaining than a third map between two very closely matched teams. Although that was a little more of a statement.
Stomp.
Statement, yeah, from Koi. So that's their map pick. So they clearly had a good idea of how to play that map and a good idea of how to shut down Silly Geese. So really nice to see. Map 1, a little closer, but definitely they struggled, and it was nice to see them fix the things that they were struggling with. And I will remind the viewers that Igneous is the current coach right now for this match for Koi. So they take those timeouts. They actually have a sixth voice, kind of telling them what they need to fix on, and then obviously between maps as well. So shout out to Igneous.
Yep, Igneous, the coach, the big coach difference,
I would
obviously.
I would assume Igneous had some things to say after map 1, and given that they looked way better and had fixed the issues into map 2, I'm willing to give credit to their current coach. So we love to see it. Not every team has a coach, and I don't think
I'm pretty
Igneous
sure
is.
Igneous is on. Igneous is on another team, right?
Yeah, on a different team, and not like a set coach or anything. Pretty sure they get around. So.
Yeah, hey, wait, Linus, yeah, if you're not producing our game, you should be a coach for us. Coach
Hey,
for
I'm down.
EMEA.
I'm down.
What is happening in chat?
When do you guys play next?
No, not this week.
Okay.
We are. I guess last week we were just finding a new player, and this week we are not scheduled. So wow, this chat is something.
All right.
They're ready.
They're ready. They might have.
Didn't say ready at all.
I didn't see it, but the chat was awful busy, and both teams are to blame. So I don't want to hear it from the teams.
Yeah. Yeah, they were just
I don't
barking.
wanna
I think they
hear
were
it.
barking at one point at each other. So
Interesting. Interesting what's going on tonight between these two teams. But not as interesting as these comps coming out here for both teams.
don't play.
Oh,
Don't
I
play
don't.
Clove.
This is a very interesting double duelist pick from the side of Silly. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I
It
like this
is-
with the chamber. But this will be very
This is-
interesting to watch.
They did win with it last time.
Okay.
Trade out a few. Like they had Yuru instead of the Waylay, but man, I guess Pi was also on the initiator. But
Yeah, that's my main.
much what
yeah,
they
my
were
main
going
concern
for.
is the two duelists that have been picked, and Koi going for full jet, so that should be interesting to watch.
yeah, five jets.
Yeah.
All gonna be updrafting. Oh. Chamber from Valencia.
Okay.
Going for the
got-
same comp they did last time, which no. Please. Please don't do it. Switch it up, Landorus.
No.
No.
It's the same composition. Well, this should make for a
I-
very interesting game.
I don't like Koi relying on their aim more than just having that information. I would love to see like a Viper Harbor or something just to keep that map control like they were doing on Haven, but we'll see how it works out for them here. Oh.
Yes, we will as we make it into map 3. Koi versus Silly in our stripped down simplistic stream of November 15th.
A two-man stream as H decided to go play Fortnite.
Oh, outing the executive producer. You might see a pay cut this
Time to
next
jump.
week.
Oh no, I'll go from $0 to $0.
Oh, No, negative. That way, if you ever do something to deserve a raise, it's going to get canceled out soon. And I need to spectate my actual W observer. Landorus with 2. Putting that sheriff to work, shooting well with 3.
Spike down.
Gets that
B.
spike
One
down.
enemy
Knight
remaining.
able to get the 4th. Now it's left down to Silly Creature, who's in mid. Gonna commit an owl drone in here to clear this space.
There they are.
Knight peeks out. Silly Creature not able to land that shot. Abstract in your face. Gets the kill, and it's the first round going the way of Koi.
That was just some really nice shots from Landorus, honestly. Landorus able to get the first few picks, and that just shut down Silly Geese from doing anything. Again, this problem of the duelists going in first with almost no support, and just their whole push just getting shut down because of it.
Yeah, once again, nice defense from the side of Koi.
Yeah.
Cleaning up those things. that
Time to
were an
jump.
issue on that first map.
One
That's a nice shot from Landorus, putting that outlaw
Stay
to
down.
work, as well as the sheriff. Gets reconned out, but be able to punish that. Knight holding from heaven
Spike
with the
down,
Vandal.
B.
It's just superior weapons here for the side of Koi. Angus with a pistol, with a classic. Silly Creature with a headhunter once again in mid. Once again, an owl drone to clear. Silly Creature trying to get ahead of it, but there's two
Last
players
player
here.
standing.
Abstract once again getting the kill.
This girl goes
Angus able to get
bye-bye.
one, but there's Knight in heaven, and that's 2 on the round for Knight, and that's Koi with the second round. Bringing over all the better weapons that they had bought up going into the second round.
Really nice job. For just shut down the push right away without outlaw and just picked off the team one by one with just the better weapons. I am liking the push in mid, though it's being read pretty easily with just the team pushing on before that lurk can really get any value at all.
Yeah, Silly Creature not getting a lot of value in
Crown.
mid.
What's this?
It's another op shot and an instant knives out for Landorus, but this time they punish. I tagged down pretty low, but Silly have the sight.
Spike planted.
Valencia in the smoke, and it's just an unfortunate angle there that Pi has a Silly Creature with a backstab with the Vandal, finally making this mid lurk valuable. Cat's Meow knows there's one mid, knows there's probably all 3 players on site, and Pi with 3. A bonus round not converted for Koi.
Act on my intel. Don't give them time to reposition.
Oh, I think really, Silly Creature kind of just won them the round, able to get the pick in A main early, and then the backstab in mid just really opened up the rest of the side.
Yep.
Really could have gone really badly for them with Landorus if he was able to land that knife onto Pi,
Track them
able to
down.
get that pick really early on. If they keep rushing into sight, I'm pretty sure they're just going to keep getting punished.
Yeah, Landorus was left out kind of on an island there, so the trade was not able to come through, but this time playing with a teammate, this time still has the outlaw. Interesting pick into these players on Silly with full shields. JP will
There.
kill Landorus. JP 2
Spike
on the
planted.
round. Angus kind of stuck in a corner, but it doesn't matter because JP gets 3. And Abstract throwing the crosshair around there, trying to follow that jet.
Decline.
4 versus
Last
2.
player standing.
Abstract picking out of the smoke, punished. And Angus with 2 on the round. It's a clean attack and a clean hold, evening out the score 2-2.
I think a really nice job with the drone getting a lot of value of setting those duelists up. Valencia not being able to destroy the drone gave away Landorus's position and just pushed them off the site, which just led to them setting up that crossfire that pretty much just won them the game. The peaks into heaven by Koi being just off time, swinging 1 by 1, just giving Silly Geese an easy timing.
Valencia trying to get that first pick, but isn't able to connect. But Landorus able to get 1. Nice reset, but Pi will shut him down. Cat's Meow actually gets one with Bucky there
Planted.
on outside of A. Oh,
Gun here. Ultimate is
pick
ready.
there. And now it's a pinch onto the attackers. Pi getting ahead of things. An Abstract not looking. So able to get 1 there. Now it's a 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Angus just holding that angle, and Pi with 3 on the round. little precarious there for a second, but it will go the way of Silly. Pulling ahead now. And it's a timeout
Ooh, a timeout.
from
really
Koi,
early
from the
on.
defenders.
Play
Yeah.
some Astro Stars in this
Igneous
reality.
seeing something that he doesn't like, hearing something that he thinks needs to be adjusted.
I think the problem of them just having to win the duels, and that's their win condition, is coming up to bite them again. Really, Silly Geese just hitting that A site over and over again, trying to get that pick onto Landorus and Valencia, just having the confidence that they're going to win the duels. With Landorus doing a decent job holding the site, but Valencia not really finding that value right now with the chamber. Right, and Silly Creature also now with the lurk finding a little bit of value, just getting punished in the last round, but it didn't matter much as with the, I would assume, better weapons, they were just able to hold site with almost no pushback after they got the site. The retake just not having any success so far.
And the timeout also gives Billy a chance to discuss what they want to do moving forward. The assumption is Koi are going to adjust their defense, so does Silly change it up at all? And it looks like not. And once again, Landorus kind of on an island here, needs to get that first pick to find value, and is instantly pushed off of that high angle. Waylay ult committed, but the paranoia comes through, denying the owl information, and Landorus able to get one, but it's an even trade.
Shadows traveling.
It's now a 3v3. Knight getting ahead of things.
Spike
It's
planted.
a nice
One
shot,
enemy remaining.
and gets two. Nice shots from Knights there, just out of the smoke. And it's left down to Angus in a 1v3.
Too stupid.
Connects one shot, but he's sandwiched between two
One
players.
enemy remaining.
Gets the third, but doesn't know where Knights is. But Knights whiffs, and Angus with three, able to clutch out the round for Silly Geese. Oh, what a blunder from Koi. Not what you want to see coming out of that timeout. They had every advantage there towards the end. Angus on an island.
I got enough time to go into the Astro
That
Stars.
a little bit of a mistake. Meow making a step, giving Angus full information for where they were, and just with a few whiffs and giving Angus all the information, it just was a round loss in a round they should have won. I really like that adaptation of putting Knight on B and having Valencia in mid with the op to get out that pick, but it didn't matter in the end.
Onto the site here, Pi, but it's Landorus able to get two. And Silly Creature in mid actually with a pick with
player
the Outlaw. And it's just a slaughter on the site from Silly. Cat's Meow. Gonna jump off the
Spike
map.
planted.
Not giving an ult orb over to the attacking side. JP looking at the scenery. It's a strong attack here from the side of Silly. They're just slamming that B site and they're getting away with it. And there's not really an adjustment being made from the side of Koi.
Here.
Yeah,
Here.
and Silly Creature also just getting a pick, it seems, most of the rounds in mid. It's just really hard for Koi to get a lot of things done. Now, like, just stacking three people towards B to hopefully, like, get a stopping of the site.
Landorus up on that high angle, not able to get one. Cloud shutting him down. Knight letting Pi onto the site so he can just play stealthy. Steps out though, hit by the recon, so able to get shut down. Valencia with one,
Spike down B.
but it's a 1v2 for Cat's Meow. Here's Pi on the site, and it's a safe assumption that Silly Creature is going to be in mid. So Cat's
Spike
Meow
planted.
getting close, but Pi with 3 on the round, just runs around the corner, quicker reflexes. And that is 6
Yeah.
for Silly Geese.
Yeah, like this comp from Koi I mentioned before, just not having the same stopping power and being forced to be put into these straight 50-50 duels. They're just losing them. I think it was a little unfortunate that Knight got scanned out and kind of lost them the round, but really just these duels are not working out for them.
Get
Now
out of my
stacking
way.
4 people to stop this push.
Yeah, it's
5.
1, 5.
So again, the waylay ult committed. Pi dashing up into the site. Knives as well. So JP able to get one, and Knight putting that stinger to work, able to get the upgrade. And they've delayed the attack for a moment. Paranoia committed doesn't connect, but they've read this well. Silly, they know we hit the B site every time, so surely A is not being covered. And Silly Creature definitely assuming as much. With this attacker op, is able to get that position onto A. The spike will go down uncontested.
Spike planted.
From the shadows committed, Silly Creature just stepping out there
Out
with
of
a
charges.
knife. But Abstract up line connects. It's beautiful. Shuts down that operator and opens up the retake here. 4v2.
Portal closed.
Both players for Silly Geese in mid, but they got that cringe post plant
Last player
util, but it doesn't matter because Valencia is in your face. Getting 3 kills there. They play that well. Koi, they just push into the defenders. Into the attackers, sorry.
Here.
Oh,
Abstract wants that operator. Not able to get it. There is a timing, but it's risky. And the econ is not good enough for the side of Koi to try a trick like that.
that's, what is that, like a... You need to, like, pixel perfect that,
Yeah,
right?
even the pros are not guaranteed a timing like that for sure.
Someone 6-7.
Chamber. Back me up.
Oh, yep,
Cutting
JP.
through.
Oh my.
You want to play? Let's play.
Back to
banned.
the old B push by everyone.
Doing a thing. Slowing them down.
Boy, just stacking 4 people here.
Pi dashes in. Kills Knight. Just left on an island. Landorus ping through the smoke. Lentra steps out, able to get 1, but that's it. 2 for Angus. Abstract.
Player standing. Spike
It's just so
down B.
disjointed from these Koi players. They're not playing together. They're just...
Spike planted.
They're on these islands, and now it's left down once again to Cat's Meow. Stuck in
It's
spawn.
just hard. It just, this comp doesn't play to the strengths of Koi.
No?
Like, I said it before, I don't like this comp from Koi, and I think it's literally just a comp difference of Silly Geese are just better aimers, and without a different comp to just help put them in a more advantageous position, they're just gonna lose. And really, they're just pushing down B main every round. This is like no changes. They've done
Yeah.
the same play every time. Have Pi dash onto site, get a pick, come out, and the rest of the team then follows up.
And one time they do leave the B site, they go A. The round is actually won, so if you're Koi, the safe assumption is that Silly's just gonna slam that site every time. And
It
no
is-
adjustment being made once again. The attacker's gonna slam that B site.
It is an attacker-sided map, so hopefully if they maybe get 1 more, they might be able to do something off it, but it is still going to be hard. Getting to like that 5th round would be really nice for a team like Koi.
There.
Valencia with a collat. A nice aggressive angle there, and that's what you like to see. Adjustments being made. Valencia able to get the 2 picks and then get out. Landorus, I believe, as well, getting that 3rd kill. And now Silly Creature with that aggressive op. Stuck in main. Angus looking for a timing perhaps here. Shoots the clone, though. And info is gathered. And now Koi spread pretty evenly across the site. They know they need to play this together. If they lose this round, it might just be GG's. Looks like 40 seconds still on the clock, so looks like Silly might try to go for a play here.
Last player standing.
Abstract just
Spike
holding that
down
angle.
mid. 30
But
seconds
Silly
left.
Creature punishes with the operator, but it's a nice paranoia from Knight. Taking those guns from Silly.
Last round in the half.
Can they get one more round on the board in this half?
Really, really well done. Taking that aggressive angle, something that we didn't see them do on that original Sunset, winning them this round. A really nice peek from Valencia, able to get that timing.
A gift.
But Silly Geese just asleep at the wheel, not expecting it whatsoever.
Yeah. It's a good adjustment.
You are divided.
Go back to the old ways. Cosmic Divide, though, is committed, and Pi once again with that dash. Abstract. Nice decoy. Landorus with the knives. And Valencia.
Spike down B.
Silly Creature is able to get one. Cloud as well. So they're trying to put this back into even odds. It's a 2v3 in favor of the defenders. And Silly has not left the B site. They still want this. And Landorus just holding on to danger there. Maybe wants to go for a timing, but right now just going to wait for player to peek.
Really well done there by Koi, now understanding just how to really get into taking the timing on Pi, who's done the same dash every single time, punishing that, and then punishing JP right after. It was really well done, reading into how they push
30
sites.
seconds left.
Oh, Silly Creature with a nice timing is tagged low, but
Last player
Abstract.
standing.
not able to hold that angle, so Cloud with a punish. Cast me out with the ultimate, looking to deny this plant.
10 seconds left.
Oh, but it doesn't connect, and Silly Creature just holds that angle, able to get 3. How do they win that round? They just bide their time, and it comes down to
Switching
timings.
sides.
The
It
whiff.
seems these strangers want me dead.
It's so
Yeah.
unfortunate.
They're not
I think
supposed.
that's twice they've lost in 2 rounds they shouldn't have. Unfortunate. Now, Silly Geese does only have a 33% win rate on defense, so far from over right now if they can pull together this attack, but they're going to need this pistol if they want really any chance of winning this game.
Might have to play by play in a minute. I'll let you know.
Okay,
Or solo
no
cast.
worries.
Solo
Yep.
cast. I might have to go.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it
solo
just a
cast,
second.
Yeah, just tell me if when.
Looks like a little variance in a macro sense here, because the attacking team is not going B.
Oh,
So
wow.
Valencia gets that pick and mid, is traded out. And it's the A site JP with a nice sheriff shot. Landorus over the top. Able to get one. The recon connects, but not able to get the kills, obviously. Paranoia to delay, insecurity. It's a nice wrap here from Silly Creature. Knight expecting it. Oh, and it's a cheeky little peek there from Knight.
One enemy
Connects
remaining.
the shots, but Cloud and Angus, they just win out the gun duels. I'll be back.
Oh, you gotta go? Okay. Really well done there. Honestly, could have gone either way. Just that lurk from Silly Creature just winning them the round as it pulled the attention away from Knight and whoever else was alive. I think it was a Meow. And really just the retake was just better, as I said, better duels. They're just winning the fights in the 50-50s. This is going to be really hard now for the Koi to come back here. Seems like a 5-hit onto the A site. Ooh, nice span from JP onto Landorus here. Nice little retake. A Sova Dart in, a blinding up JP. Abstract pushing into that to the back site. The better weapons seem to be winning out, but Knight with the backstab getting 2. The paranoid blinding Pi, but able to get out. A 3v2 retake. Boy, having to take the space with those low numbers.
Last player standing.
Silly Creature with a nice martial shot, leaving Knight all by himself. Ooh, Angus in the smoke, taking the timing onto Knight.
Back. Oh, now. This is what I come back to.
We
Exciting.
defended this vessel. We
Double
defended
digits
this
for Silly, it looks
Angus,
like.
yeah, just a 5-man hit on the A, completely different from the 5-man hit B strategy we saw from Silly Geese.
1 second, peeps.
The-
I gotta visit the astral to play some
Just the
stars.
better weapons just really winning it out, and then on the retake, just punishing the players who tried to push up. Really well done.
Let's see now.
It's gonna be
Right
hard
there.
for Koi to really break into this if they keep playing a 5-man hit.
Need that back.
No. Not even a 4-man hit. Which, you know, is not ideal for just straight up side pushing. But it is a 4v2. Cloud hiding in the smoke. Silly Creature winning out the chamber v chamber duel in mid. And they're not aware of Cloud biding his time, able to get one back into the smoke, and Landerus just isn't looking. Oh, there you go. Landerus able to get that kill. Deny Cloud from doing too much more, and Abstract with some nice shots into heaven. But it's still a 2v2. And Pi off the map and back on, but Abstract with 3 gets another round on the board for the attackers. I thought so as well. That would have been
just
a
dashed off the
clip.
map.
That would have been a clip.
Really well done. Honestly, the nice pick into mid. Valencia losing that mid duel again. Silly Creature all game really just having that mid control, really hurting Koi in the long run. And really, it was almost dangerous for Koi there. A nice pick from Abstract to bring them back into the round pretty much.
And it's a Silly Geese push onto the B site, but JP
Don't get up.
trying to stop it. Abstract onto the
Big
site there.
teleport.
Plant will go down towards danger here. As
Nice
Koi
and
set up
slow now.
for the post plant. Pi suspicious of a player being close, but Abstract is holding a farther angle. Looking to re-clear with the Owl drone. Abstract is able to TP out, leaving Cat's Meow alone on the site.
Running low here.
They need to get a move on here, Silly Creature.
Last player
And they're on the
standing.
spike. Cloud diffusing, but the time, able to get one. Not able to get the second, and the time so low anyways. Abstract actually winning that round with the classic. Dua has to get done. Koi
Very
keeps the game alive.
Yeah, very well done there. Valencia actually getting the pick this time into mid. And then on B site, just a very well timed execute. Even though they lost, even though JP was able to get a pick on them at the start, they were able to just take all of the site control. And really, just like as we saw on Silly Geese's attack round, the retakes are just really not working with these compositions.
One enemy remaining.
Uh-oh.
No charges.
I picked a good round to not cast because I was doing something.
Yeah,
And it was just kind of a slaughter there. Koi winning out, man. That's all you need to know.
I really liked how Koi was playing it. Well, I liked how Silly Geese are playing it. Something I wish Koi did on the attack on their defense half a little bit. But really, nice job by Koi recognizing it was a fast push and just holding back for the dry swings to happen.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Lesser
Spike dropped.
guns, I believe, in that last round, but we're on equal footing now. Valencia with the outlaw just to buy into these full shield abstract. Getting a lot of information into the backside, able to get one. Gets that blind, gets that recon. But Silly pulling off back into security. Spike will go down, and that's Silly Creature's cue to leave the B site. Possibly a flank, perhaps. Silly Creature just clearing mid, but he doesn't find anything.
Deploying
4
drone.
players from Koi in mid, leaving it down to Landorus, who's not able to kill Pi. All comes down to the shots now. The Sova ult is committed. Gets Cloud, pushes the defenders off the spike. Tags down Silly Creature, who's able to get 2 beautiful shots, but down to 18 HP and not able to close out the round. Knight with 3, bringing Koi 2 rounds away from tying up this game.
It seems like now Silly Geese are also having the same problem of just having a composition that isn't really good against stopping these attacks. And it also seems that Valencia now, what's like what Silly Geese was doing on Silly Geese's attack side, is just getting a pick in mid every round, which is really hurting them.
Shadows.
Yeah, I was nervous for a minute there with how many players were going off the site, but the Sova ult, Valencia able to get 2 nice shots from the headhunter there onto Angus, who's just trying to get a little aggressive there.
Spike
Not
planted.
great guns in the hands of the defenders. 2 sheriffs and a stinger for this retake, where they already sit at man disadvantage. Both drones used simultaneously, and it's JP and Silly Creature getting value from these light buys. Silly Creature able to pick up that operator, I believe, in Nest, but what is the plan here to actually get onto the spike and defuse?
Last
We just
player
save these
standing.
guns, and both players killed. I think maybe you
Really
try to
shocked
save the
that-
operator there, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's probably just better just to save the op there, especially because there wasn't a lot of time to defuse the spike anyway. Operator being a very crucial round that Silly Geese can use to just hold this team off the sites, as they really don't have any other stalling util, and they really need to take control of these mains.
yeah. And actually, Silly Creature, who could have kept the op, is going to be using a Bucky here.
You want to play? Let's play.
Aggressive ult, but hitting the clone there, not quite the value when you get out of those knives. Silly Creature had that Bucky, but also had that ultimate, the 2 of the force. Gets a kill mid. And that aggressive play from Silly Geese, not getting the value that they probably wanted. Angus,
Blocking
what
vision.
timing there. Spams into the smoke. But Koi will get on the site, and Angus left in a tough position. Silly Geese timing out of the smoke. Angus able to get one from the
enemy
top.
remaining.
Jumps down, gets the
Spike
second.
down B.
No charge blood.
JP able to land the knives, but Landorus left alone in a 4v1, and it's just a high-low here. Ooh, a nice little pick there. A Silly Creature with 3 from that ultimate. You don't
This
need the op when
mid
you
now.
have a tour de
Yeah.
force.
Ooh, a timeout coming on, but I'd say this mid is a lot more important than I think these teams are actually putting stock into it.
Yeah.
The team that usually winning, usually being the team that actually gets the pick in mid, being able to have that map control to rotate quicker for the defense and just for the attack to keep that space to make it really hard for the defense to have that much information. And on the site, just Angus doing a great job stalling, being able to make sure that the enemy team who just got stalled out by a aggressive push up onto the A main, just making it so that Koi were just like, I guess like suppressed the whole time.
Yeah.
They got nothing done. They just got ping ponged around.
Yeah, Koi not taking advantage of the multi-levels on the site with that take. So Angus is just able to get up onto the box above the players and gun them down from above. Something that, you know, it shouldn't really be an issue with the Jet player, but I don't think Landers was actually on this. No, Landers wasn't on the site for the team. So maybe you want to have your entry duelist actually with the team when you entry, but looks like
Hoping
a stack towards A for the
they're
defenders.
aggressive A push.
Yeah, once again, Landers able to land the shot. A nice angle there from JP.
Recovering it.
Knight with an aggressive TP, but
Spike
Angus once
down
again just
B.
holding down that
One enemy
site.
remaining.
Beautiful
Right
shots.
there.
Pinged out. Valencia knows where this chamber is. Spike is on site, so what do you do if you're Valencia? Perhaps just save your gun. It's an operator. All right, that's the flank taken care of. Now you can reposition. You want to take this gun to the next round. You do not want to lose this operator.
It seems that
Trap
Silly
destroyed.
Geese are going to be pushing this though.
Yeah, they don't
Really,
want
the
They don't want to carry it over. Switching to the
Teleport's
classic.
broken.
Shout out 2G. Angus with 3 on the round. Just free fires the corner nicely there. And that op will not be carried
was-
over.
Match point.
I was
match
really hoping that Koi were going to use some util to just clear out that fast take that was working out really well for them. Silly Geese really understanding, hey, we need to make sure we have that space in A main, as that really funnels them into B, where we can just shut them down. Taking that early control that I wanted Koi to take, finding out that once they have that space, it really makes it a lot easier for their defense.
Yeah, a little disjointed as well on that attack from Koi. And now they look to just hold towards spawn. They're not taking too much space. They're waiting for that aggression that has been thrown at them the past few rounds. But the aggression is not coming. Ooh, silly creature with a timing. And Valencia able to get that pick. But Pi with the trade. Holding down mid.
Going out.
They're looking, Koi's looking to end towards this A site where there are 3 players from Silly Creature.
Blocking sight.
It's the dash in, and
planted.
Pi, not sure where we're looking, but shot in the back by Knight. Spam from JP. Chip damage on Cat's Meow. And it's a crossfire here, but JP from Heaven
Last player standing.
able to get 1. And it's all left down to Angus on this retake. Oh, a nice shot from Angus. Second one though, not gonna come through. Landorus bringing his team double digits.
Really nicely done there by Koi. Koi recognizing, hey, we've been getting shut down by this fast attack on the A main, being able to just see if, hey, if they are going to push A main, we are going to punish it, and then taking that space that Silly Geese just left them, and then taking onto an A site, and just, I want to see the, I know we can't really just get statistics from people, I want to see the retake percentage on this map so far, because, like, it is probably close to 0% right now.
Yeah, our analytics team kind of, they never come into work, so rather unfortunate.
Yeah.
We don't have that information, but those of you at home, figure it out yourself. Drop it in the comments. What's the retake percentage? Both teams. Somebody has endless time, I'm sure. Dimensional drift from Abstract, clearing the site. No one's here, but they're all ready. Surrounding the site. Cloud able to get
One enemy
3,
remaining.
denying that
down
plant. And now it's almost down to Abstract, who's at the back of the site, but not able to get the kill 2 for Angus.
Defenders win.
And that is the match for Silly Geese.
Wow. You gotta be thinking, if you're Koi, what if we didn't lose that like 1v3s, the multiple 1v3s that they
Yeah,
lost?
a couple of rounds
like,
there that, yeah, definitely. Don't. A couple rounds here they
That-
probably should have had. Something they should be VOD reviewing.
that has to hurt for Koi, as that was a map that was really in their reach. It just fell apart at a few key moments.
Yeah, and
Really well done though by Silly Geese, just playing into their strengths, just taking those 50-50 duels and just winning them because they were just better overall.
yeah, a good effort by both teams. Knights, Landerus, Valencia, all at the top of the leaderboard. Angus, the MVP of that match, 24-14. So good even game as we discussed. Map 2, not very close, but
Yeah.
but definitely a good best of 3 here to open up week 6 of the Plat Chat
guessing
members tourney.
Have Angus and I been interviewed? I'm guessing those two have been interviewed, right?
Probably. We could grab Pi in here. Talk about
And just do
the changes made. Just a low key
Yeah.
interview. You pinging him or
yeah.
okay, perfect.
Looks like we'll be getting Cloud.
Okay.
Do you know how to send a guest invite link? That I do. I forget how to say.
It's pinned somewhere. It's pinned in general. So I think you could just copy paste into DMs.
Cool. Wait, do we have to be somewhere?
Yeah, what's the invite for? Analyst desks.
Wait.
Remove
Okay,
calls.
I'll switch to that. Okay, let me send the invite link pretty quickly.
Just to remind those watching, we will have games tomorrow. We'll have 7 p.m. EST, 10 p.m. EST.
I'm in. Oh, I am in.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
How you doing, Cloud? How you feeling after that win?
It's good to finally get a win after like 3 straight losses.
I'd imagine.
So, yeah.
I guess I have to ask just straight off, what was the plan of just going B site every single round on Abyss?
I mean, it kept working, so we just kept doing it. It's just a simple answer. Also, I think the last time we played Abyss, we also just went B like 10 times in a row, and it worked. So,
Wow.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah.
It was a little silly. Every time we thought about going A, we just decided to go back B.
Well, you are the silly geese,
Yeah.
so
We are.
definitely no.
We have to live up
harm.
to the name, you know?
Yeah, no harm in that.
How did you guys really bounce back from that Haven? That Haven was just really just a beating, and you guys seemed to bounce back really nicely. How did you guys go about doing that?
Yeah, I think we just forgot about that game. I don't even think we remember. I think after the game, we just decided, you know what, let's just not worry about it. We're not playing Haven anymore after this, most likely. I don't know. We might throw it in. We'll see. But we knew Abyss was a pretty decent map for us. So we weren't really too like upset with the Haven loss.
Mm-hmm. A question then: how is it with? Because recently you guys have now twitched up roles a little bit. How is it with Pi on Duelist, and how did you guys go about those changes? Really?
Yeah, pretty much after the patch, since I was the main one playing Senti, I was like, I'm not really feeling this anymore. Because playing Senti just feels bad, you know? And I was pretty much comfortable flexing onto either Inishi or Smoke. And that kind of freed up Pi to take up Duelist, because it's on maps where, you know, he would have played Fade famously with the Odin spam. Someone else would play it, and then I would just cover the Smokes role. And then if we're playing a different map, like Abyss, where Pi, he would have played like Fade at that time, then I just pick up the Sova. So we're just kind of flexing around whatever we're comfortable with and just trying new stuff, because I think the last couple times we played too comfortably, and I don't think that just worked, you know?
Now, you guys did win the series, obviously, but a little bit of a hiccup perhaps on map 2.
Yep.
Was that just, you think, the other team having more of a plan, Koi having more of a plan, or maybe you guys struggling a little bit to adjust to maybe the more proactive defense that they had?
I think my team is just a little silly. We like to shoot. We don't really like to think. And on Haven, you got to think a little bit.
That's right.
And that's why we like Abyss. We just shoot on that map, and it's worked out so far. Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
But it was definitely just not adjusting properly and not reading the rotations correctly.
My last question would be, what's the... You say you guys just like to shoot, you don't have much of a plan. Do you have like a main caller for the team? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, we do. I don't mean we just run around.
I'm sure. Sure you have something of a plan, but okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, we have like a caller. I think typically like I don't know. I don't want to call us the paper Rex of PCMT, but we definitely just kind of all throw ideas, and then just based off of where we're going, we just execute on it.
Yeah.
But like Angus will do calling, Pi will do calling a little bit. They're like the two main voices on our team. And so I just listen to them.
Nice.
Well, I don't think I have any more questions. Do you, Linus?
No.
All right. Thank you so much.
Congratulations for the win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
All right, and that wraps it up for the first game of week 6. I don't think there's much left to be said on this quote-unquote task, so I think we will end the stream here, and you guys can join us again tomorrow. Thanks to my co-caster, Caleb, for observing and casting and desking and helping me hold down the fort.
Thank you, Linus, for great producing and casting somehow at the same time.
Of course. All right. We'll see you all next time.
Find Ethan! Find two! Find! Oh my god! Catch him out. Ease. Beautiful.
Player standing.
Oh, cotton timing.
Oh my goodness.
One enemy remaining.
How the hell? There's no way Grim wins this.
Oh my.
He doesn't have time. There's no way he has time. He does not have
Yes.
time. No, he doesn't. He has no time. There's no way.
It's close.
Oh my god!
Art, weight of the world on his shoulders with a judge.
30 seconds left.
Put this time in?
Spike
Oh my
planted.
god.
One enemy remaining.
He knows exactly where the man is! And the
Oh, she's up top.
Wow.
Right side. Close right.
Enemy
My TP.
Spike down.
I'm one. Ah, fucking go, bro.
Scramble now. And they're gonna look for an expiration for top mid.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my goodness! Okay.
That's it, but
Standing.
Lenovo getting traded out here, sizable down, but it's still a 2v1 for RoboHobo. Peeking out, so they know about you. Giving the ones once again. Giving the ones. This is why you don't give ones here.
Dimensional drift. And the offshot comes through. Unable to get through. Can the dimensional drift get some value? No, it cannot. And a wallbang headshot through.
100 straight. Are you able to get the opening? You're stunned up. You can't move now after this. Try to just cover it up.
This man has worked miracles
That's
before.
one.
Already finds one. Already
A second
finds
here
two.
for Naboose.
Has to reload. Out of bullets.
Giving all the ones here. Now it's down to this important 1v1.
Doesn't matter now when Hage walking out here with the hero judge, but only able to get one. I don't open up so much here, but
So do you really expect this to peek out? The timing here.
Oh my god!
Someone turn around.
Look at each other! What the? Oh my!
Even Spaceman was shocked. They're waiting a second to see what happens there.
30
But we're gonna have
seconds.
it happen again. The timings. This is just an abyss moment. Oh, but who's gonna hear who first? You spot out long run. You get a make.
And JDG's just spiraling out of control.
Oh, the recon connects. Oh, these lineups are crazy. Gets one.
Oh,
Tags two more. Beautiful from Sting. What a
Actually,
lineup.
just
They're all low.
BM. Genuine BM.
JDG should have this round in the bag. Silos doesn't know, but one grenade would kill them all. A recon.
Another one.
Another recon. Sting dealt with. Lencha able to tag slow, ready down, but not able to finalize the kill. Abstract with 3 on the round. Holding back his defenders, but is left alone. Gets 4. Pulls out the showstopper. Doesn't know where this last player is. Keeps them in lamps. And gets the ace with the showstopper.